Gallons versus bottles. Which one's better? Why did we introduce them? I am Nick with DIY Detail.
I'm Ivan, and this is the DIY Detail Podcast.
I'm holding the gallon, Ivan, of All Clean, our all-purpose cleaner. Actually, this is my most exciting, I would say I'm most excited about this of all the gallons.
Right, because this is the only product that what's in the gallon is different than what's in the bottle. In the bottle, it's ready to use, already diluted. In the gallon, it's fully on concentrated.
We started this adventure with this idea of we are an enthusiast, a DIYer brand. It's pro grade, but it's easy to use, and all we wanted to really brand was kind of these sexy little bottles on your rack in your garage, and that's what we delivered.
Right, but because of who we are, our experience in the industry and all of that, pro detailers are picking up the product and going, I love this stuff, but can you buy it in gallons?
Yeah, and especially the All Clean, because the All Clean is one of those products where you just need an ounce of it or whatever. You can dilute it 1 to 15, 1 to 30, which just means at a broad scale, 1 ounce to 15 ounces of water.
Exactly.
And you can get a super powerful cleaner. So the reason I love our concentrate here is you get pro level results, but you don't really need much product.
No, and you're buying a gallon, but getting at least 15 gallons out of it. So that's a good value. The other reason we did gallons, well, customer demand was the big one. Secondly is to save you a bit of money, because we save money when we're putting in a gallon. The bottling costs are obviously less. This gallon bottle actually costs the same as this 16-ounce bottle. So there's not a big difference.
The plastic, you mean?
The bottle, the cap, whether we're putting it in a gallon or we're putting it in a 16-ounce bottle, ends up being the same. That's why we can charge less for a gallon per ounce than we can for a 16-ounce bottle.
And honestly, I'll give you a little industry inside info. I talked to a guy and he's like, I think it's stupid for you guys to sell gallons. You'll make way more money if you sell them in the 16-ounce bottles. It's so dumb. Someone's going to buy a gallon and never come back to you for 2 years. And I'm like, I don't care. If people are asking us for gallons, I want to meet people where they are and say, you want a gallon? Let's do it. Like someone asked about interior ceramic in the gallon. I'm open to that, right?
Right,
We
exactly.
have the 16-ounce bottle of it. It's great. But if pros out there want to offer interior ceramic coatings and upsell them, and you want a little bit of a break on price or a lot of break on price,
right,
let's sell it in the gallon, right? We're sort of open to that. So if you have suggestions on what you want from us as a line, we're obviously listening. We respond to every YouTube comment, so if you can comment below, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps support what we're doing here, and then obviously like it as well.
Exactly. Now, there are some things that we can't necessarily put in gallons because of the compatibility of plastics. So these bottles are PET. They're a different type of plastic than the HDPE of the gallons. So anytime we put something in a gallon, we have to put it in a gallon and just let it sit on the shelf for at least 3 months to check the compatibility of the plastic. And the interior ceramic is one of those things that we're a little concerned, so we're putting it in the HDPE and seeing how it reacts, and we're actually letting that one gonna sit 6 months before we ever do anything.
Yeah. One question I had for you, Ivan, and I have some thoughts as well, is let's say you're more of the weekend warrior, right? You've got a couple of nice cars, you really geek out on all the cool detail brands. What's a product that you might, have a foray into gallon world if you're normally a 16-ounce guy and you're like, I don't really wash professionally, but I know I'm going to use a lot of it. What's a good bang for the buck, a product that they're going to use a lot of, you think a gallon would work?
Well, definitely All Clean. And then whether you use Rinseless or Incredible Suds, either one of those, that is a good one to get in a gallon size. We know you're going to be, or you know you're going to be using either the Rinseless wash or the soap. More often you're washing once a week. You're not going to have to order as often. So that's one of the good reasons. The second item is the interior clean and protect. That's a good one. And the glass cleaner. The crystal clear, it's something that you're going to end up using around the house as well. So having a gallon of that is not overkill.
I would say Rinseless wash is also an awesome house cleaner. So,
yes,
a gallon of Rinseless and a gallon of all-purpose cleaner, or a gallon of Incredible Suds if you're a foam cannon guy. Someone asked about the price of Incredible Suds, and I really did the math for them, and I said, okay, 1 ounce in your foam cannon, it's less than $1. It's about 66 cents a car when you buy a gallon of Incredible Suds. So 66 cents in your foam cannon to wash your car with incredible suds. It's really the value's there in these gallons. So I'm a detailer who likes to have less cost.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe I'm cheap like everyone else out there. I want good deals, so that's what we're doing with these gallons.
Right, and we actually have a sale going on. You buy 4 gallons, what's the discount we get?
15% off your entire order. So this video is going to be dropping on Black Friday, so you have until midnight tonight to get our BF30 30% off your entire order discount. But then after Black Friday, we're still going to do the 4 gallons, 15% off deal. So a good reason to stock up on gallons as well. And then free shipping over $49. Like, shipping costs us money. So you're getting a really good deal. And part of that is we're a new company. We are trying to be aggressive. We want to get this product into your hands. We know you're going to love it. But when you're just starting something out, you have to really generate the buzz. You have to generate some of the people talking about this. And part of that is we know you're going to love it. We just want to get it in your hands. We want you to love it. We want you to tell your friends. Yes, we are a company. We have to market and all those things.
Oh, yes, exactly.
But we're marketing great stuff.
Exactly. And another question we had is, what products do you want to see from us? Now, we have our line that's relatively complete. We know that we have a few holes in the line that we're working on filling. But what is a product you'd really like to see? Something maybe different, something that doesn't exist. Let your imagination go wild. Put it down in the comments. Our chemist is fabulous. He's done a lot of great things for us and with us, and he really loves a challenge.
You should hear Ivan talking to this chemist. He comes up with these brilliant ideas, and we're not going to tell you what they are. He's like, could you do this and this? And the guy's like, that's never been done in the industry before. And that's the way we're thinking about stuff. But I have some ideas as well about a potential carpet cleaning solution that would be very DIY friendly, where you wouldn't need an extractor.
Exactly.
We want to know what you think, right? You are people who like detailing, and so if you have an idea of a product you want to see from our line, we'd like to be a one-stop shop. I know that it's really fun to buy from all kinds of companies, do whatever you're going to do, but we want to offer you a lineup on your wall that doesn't just look good, but that actually works. Because there's a lot of companies that have nice slick logos. You're going to buy half their line and then a month later be like, this is crap.
Yeah.
This stuff's going to work for you, so we're not going to just release something unless it's ready for prime time.
Exactly. And that said, if you do put a suggestion, or not if, when you put a suggestion in the comments below, don't expect us to come out with a product 2 weeks later. It takes a long time to do R&D. It's minimum a year to properly develop, or not just properly develop, but do the testing. And that testing is not only testing for use, but we also test for compatibility with the plastics, settling in the bottles, all these sorts of things that take time, and you can't rush them. We can do accelerated testing in the lab, and that works, that's part of it. But there's nothing like putting the product on the shelf and letting it sit there, freezing it once in a while, exposing it to high heat, letting it sit in a hot warehouse for a month, letting it sit in a cold warehouse for a month. All these things take time, and there's no way of rushing or accelerating that.
There's a couple of products, if you're kind of a pro or a prosumer out there, that I think are fun in the gallon. Interior Clean and Protect.
Yes.
It's a great cleaner, and you're going to wish you bought more than a bottle once you use it. We're getting a lot of feedback on that. And then Quick Beads and Ceramic Gloss. Ceramic gloss at the price point is already phenomenal. I absolutely think for pros out there, you have to try ceramic gloss if you haven't. A lot of pros start with a 16 ounce.
Yeah.
They end up buying the gallon.
Right.
But the great thing about Quick Beads is pros love it too, because it makes the job go faster.
Exactly. It's faster, it's easier, it's simpler. Another one that's a great value in a gallon size is the iron remover, obviously.
Yep.
Iron remover, a lot of people actually overuse iron remover, and I'm one of the people that say use less. The iron remover, you don't want to take your spray bottle and just willy-nilly spray it all over the car. No, spray a little bit onto the surface, not much, and then onto your clay towel. You'll use a lot less of the iron remover. It's probably, other than a coating, the most expensive chemical you're going to be buying.
It's interesting because we've been in the business so long, and by so long, I mean, I'm 5 years in, but you're 40, right?
Yeah.
40 plus. People are commenting in some of the YouTube videos, the iron remover smells really bad. And it made me realize that, yes, all iron removers smell bad,
yes,
but you don't know that until you've tried 15 different iron removers, right?
Right.
Everyone's somewhere along the journey where they're learning from us or they're learning from someone else, and they're like, I'm going to buy iron remover, and they're like, but it smells really bad. And y'all, if iron remover is going to work the way it's supposed to work,
it's
There
going to
is a
smell
specific
bad.
ingredient that smells funky. What is that?
Right, it's a thiol-based product, basically the same as perm solution. So if you go into a hair salon, they're doing a perm on someone, you're going to go, oh, they're using iron remover. It's the same smell. But yes, definitely iron remover, and the less you use of it, so the people that are sitting there with their spray bottle just spraying it all over the car, they're going to get a much bigger impact, olfactory impact, than spraying it into the clay towel and putting it on the surface that way.
Olfactory, that's the smell.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Smell sense.
Yeah.
I like that word, olfactory. One question that I have for all of you is, have you tried our sprayers? We use very high quality Toco sprayers, and that's some feedback that I've had from people, and I love the feedback, so keep it going, is your sprayers are really high quality.
Right. There's no point, we could have had a really fancy looking sprayer. We know that Toco has been the standard of the industry for decades. Let's just go with that. It's their basic sprayer, it works, it does exactly what it's supposed to do, it lasts, it's high quality, it doesn't break easily, it doesn't jam up. They're just a good quality sprayer. They're known for that, and we decided to go with the Toco sprayer. They may not look as sexy as other sprayers, but they do the job.
I'm just gonna say this right now, our all clean, all-purpose cleaner, concentrate version goes up against any all-purpose cleaner in the pro world. I promise you that. Try it, let me know what you think. Different people are gonna like different all-purpose cleaners, but this stuff rocks and rolls. I've been using it all over my car, on my floor mats, at different dilutions, and if you need it, if you need to dilute it higher, whatever, but it's nice to have a partner in crime that's gonna do what you need it to do.
Exactly.
You know, I have some friends who never use all-purpose cleaners in their professional detailing world, and what that means is they're just working harder.
Exactly.
I mean, they're cheap. They're just working harder,
Yeah.
right? This works for you, gets you where you need to go with less elbow grease.
Right. With that, thank you very much.
Short and sweet. We love you guys. Thanks for the support. Make sure to get that Black Friday sale before it's too late.